What's going on? We're back for another amazing episode of the Innovator Hour, and I got two very special guests in the building, man, from the SadBoy clothing line, man. I got SadBoyAlan in the studio. What's going on? How you doing? And I got AnthonyKa in here. What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. Doing great.
First, I want to say it's a pleasure and a blessing to have y'all here. I appreciate y'all coming through today, for real.
Oh, yeah.
So to start off, can you let the people know about the clothing line, where they can follow it on social media, and how old y'all are?
So I barely turned 16 actually. My birthday was on July 7th, and you can find my clothing on SadBoy Co on Instagram.
SadBoyOfficial.com too.
Hell yeah. Where are y'all from?
I'm from Modesto.
Straight from Modesto too.
I'm both from Modesto. What was it like growing up in Modesto for y'all?
Ghetto.
Ghetto.
Man, it's just I feel like every time someone tries to come up, the community around us tries to put you down, so it's kind of hard to come up from there. Everybody be hating and shit.
I'm from Richmond. I feel like I kind of feel the same energy for sure. Every time you're trying to be like creative and do different, people hate on it. But I think the big thing about us being creatives is just working past that.
That's what I'm saying.
Are y'all still in school?
Yeah, I'm still in school.
Yeah.
I go to college. I'm about to go to my second year.
Damn. Where you in school at?
I go to Central Valley.
At high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, where you at for school?
Stan State.
Okay. So tell us about the brand. How'd you get the name and when'd you start it? Everything.
So, yeah, everyone's been wanting to know how I got the name.
Yeah.
And basically, like in junior high and shit, you know, people used to like think I was sad and all, you know? Like I was always like that type of person to like isolate myself.
Yeah.
You know? So I kind of like, I was never around people. So they just said like, hey, one of my friends, he was like, it was in art class too. He was like, hey, you're a sad boy, huh? I was like, when I put my name as that, because my Instagram was like a hella dumb name, you know?
What was it?
It was like, OMFG, it's Alan. Something like that. So I changed my name to SadBoyAlan.
Yeah.
And, like I was always thinking of what I wanted to like do with my life, and I like clothing, so
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to make that.
What got you into fashion?
Just like
Skating.
shopping, skating too.
Skating?
Exactly, skating.
You still skate now?
I kind of slowed down.
Why?
I've been focusing on business.
Okay.
Man, he's still good though.
You like a dope ass skater, like damn near professional skater or what?
See, that's the thing about me. I wouldn't be cocky, but I mean, I know a few things. I know.
I picked up a skateboard one time, fell off, and never got back on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my story.
I know a lot of people that always get hurt.
Yeah. When did the brand start?
I started in 2018.
Okay. And what fashion designers did you look up to growing up?
Virgil Abloh,
Okay.
Off-White.
Yeah, his shit is tight as hell.
Yeah, so I seen how he was like doing everything with like, you know, Off-White, like how he's making like different designs for it. And I was like, I don't know. Like personally, me, I like shopping.
Yeah.
So I was just going around the mall, like Thrasher, like Anti-Social.
Yeah.
Like everything like that kind of
All
like
the
influenced
streetwear,
me.
all the streetwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Do you like the hundreds or nah?
I personally have never got anything.
Really? What's some of your favorite places to shop at?
Zoomies.
Zoomies?
Yeah,
Zoomies
for skater wear, because ever since I was a skater,
everything.
yeah, ever since I was a skater, I kind of like Zoomies, you know, like Thrasher, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's tight. I want to ask you, your parents, first I want to say your parents must be really proud of you since you had your own clothing line when you were 15.
I hope so.
What are the difficulties of you being so young and running your own company?
Think about school.
Yeah.
School. Because I have to focus more on school, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's my parents' concern about that.
Yeah.
And if I'm not focusing on school, then, you know, that can affect me.
Hell
They might stop me from it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
School, how much longer do you have left in high school?
I'm going to be a junior.
Okay. Do you want to go to college, or you feel like after high school you just want to do fashion?
Yeah, wherever, like, my clothing goes, you know?
Yeah.
I just want to see how that turns out.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where do you want to take your brand over the next 5 years?
I'd like to see it in LA. That'd be hella dope.
Yeah.
I want to get in retailers at least, you know?
Yeah.
Just put it in shops.
Hell yeah. I think you can do that now.
Yeah, of course.
Have you got it into any stores in like Modesto?
I've been, actually, I had a lot of people refer me to stores, like locally.
Yeah.
But they're taking like percentages off my, you know, all my clothing.
On the
and stuff,
business
so,
side, yeah.
it's the business
So
side.
it's like on the back end, you might not make as much money as if
They're
you
like-
just did it yourself.
I feel like they try to take advantage of me since I'm young too, you know.
Of course.
And that goes back to the whole thing, no one really supporting the movement. You know what I'm saying? They kind of just like to take advantage of people.
It's very rare that you find people that just genuinely want to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What do you? I want to ask you, what are some things you would say influenced you to be an entrepreneur, and what other business ventures do you have going?
I've always looked up to people, like seeing where people are, you know.
Yeah,
And I've always like tried to look behind what they've like came across and like all their challenges and stuff. So, you know, I kind of like seen like, you know, Elon Musk, how he like invented Tesla and stuff.
yeah,
I always like kind of been motivated by every entrepreneur, you know.
yeah.
So that's kind of what built me to like be an entrepreneur and stuff. I want to make something of myself, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I want to own stuff. I
Hell
want to
yeah.
own property. I want to own like, you know, stuff, and I want to invest, especially.
Investing
you know?
is big for sure. What are there any other business ventures that you have going besides clothing now?
I'm trying to make another brand.
Another clothing brand?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, tell them about that.
I haven't told really anyone.
Go ahead and break it. You gotta
Yeah.
drop the news right here.
So I want to make another brand that, you know, can like expand beyond like streetwear.
Yeah.
I want to get another audience
Okay.
because, like, you know, not everyone will like streetwear.
Well, I mean, yeah. I think what type of clothes are you trying to make?
Designer.
I feel like I only wear streetwear, but
Maybe like designer,
yeah,
because I know
like
I'm capable.
expensive ass, like
I wouldn't make it really expensive, you
Yeah.
know. I wouldn't like pop off and be like, oh, here's my first shirt.
Yeah. $200.
$200. No, like, no, I'd make it like, you know, kind of build up. I want to make sure like the quality is good.
Yeah.
Everything.
How do you manage being 15 years old and then like having school and running a company at the same time?
Honestly, it just comes and goes.
Yeah.
Like everything, like I just had to do my homework, something like that, you know, all my schoolwork.
Yeah.
Then I just get onto my Photoshop, start making my logos.
Yeah.
I do everything myself, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
All the designs are
That's
yours.
kind of how I started. Yeah.
That's
I
tight
used
as
to
hell.
hand draw my logos. I took a picture and I put it into Photoshop.
Damn.
That's something that you could do, you know, like
Yeah.
that's honestly what.
That's tight. Do you want to work with other people to help you like design, or you think you just want to do it
Yeah.
for yourself?
I started to work with a lot of people.
Okay.
Like I think networking is like one of the best things.
Networking is one of the biggest things in any industry that you're in. I think like I feel like even me, like I like to party, but now I find myself sometimes going to events and not getting as turned up as I usually would, just so I can make those connections and not be hella loaded talking to people.
Yeah.
Now that's tight though. I think it's dope that you're young and you know how the importance of networking, because I feel like that's something I didn't realize till I was like older, you know?
Yeah. Of course.
Can you tell me about a surreal moment you've had since you've been like having this clothing line? It could be somebody rocking your gear or anything.
I actually, yeah, I had a guy named DeMarcus Tiger.
Yeah.
He wore my tracksuit, so I released some tracksuits. I released like 20 of them because I go limited on my clothing.
You only
Yeah.
make, oh, I mean, which is, I mean,
I like to do that. So
Yeah.
I like to make it like a little bit more hyped on my clothing. You know?
Yeah.
A little bit like I want everyone to have like an individual piece that not everyone's gonna be rocking. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got the same shirt as me, but like I want them to have like a different color at least.
Yeah.
So I had tracksuits out, and he wore it in a picture with Cardi B.
Oh, shit.
Like at least buy them because he's always going around. Like he's really helping me out too.
Yeah.
So
That's tight. That's hella tight.
yeah,
What makes your clothing line different from others?
honestly, I want to make it different by the logos.
Yeah.
Maybe the quality at least.
Yeah.
You know, I want to make sure someone that's wearing it is like, damn, like I want to buy something
Yeah.
else. You know.
What is the process for you for like getting your shirts and getting the tracksuits and shit? Like how what's that process like? You gotta go and
Yeah, I have someone really helping me. His name's
Okay.
Adolfo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you like does he give you like all these blanks and you like fill them and decide if you want to wear
Yeah,
them?
he helps me a lot. Like,
Okay.
he reaches out to like a lot of manufacturers for me.
Yeah.
And
That's tight.
yeah.
That's tight. Do you think that you kind of touched on it a little bit, but do you think that your age stops people from taking you as seriously in your business?
Yeah.
Why do you think
Most
that
definitely.
is? Just because you're young or what?
People are not gonna pay attention to me, you know.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna pay attention to like the grown folks.
yeah.
You know, they're gonna be like, oh, this kid's in high school. He's just living a dream, you know.
My thing is, I think with like creativity and like just this new era, it doesn't really matter how old you are to be. That doesn't really limit your creativity or mean that someone who's 10 couldn't be just as creative as someone who's 50. Like,
Yeah,
if you have a good idea, you have a good idea, you know?
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What are some artists you would love to see in your clothing?
And Elite Chopper.
You fuck with he's dope right now. He's for
I-
sure
I-
popping right now.
I hella like him. He's dope.
Yeah. That's
I
it?
think, I think Migos.
Migos.
Migos
Yeah.
would be dope.
Hell yeah. I feel like you gonna get
I
there
feel
for
like
sure.
Blueface too, since he's pretty trendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mess with him too.
No, tops. How do you want people to feel when they wear your clothing?
Just stand out, you know.
Yeah.
Just I want people to see it, like other people to see them wearing it and be like, damn, that's a cool ass shirt or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I want it to at least like stand out. You know how like if you see someone wearing Supreme,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, damn, he has Supreme. You know,
Yeah.
I want something like that.
That's tight. What advice can you give to other people that excuse me? What advice can you give to other people that are trying to get their clothing brands out there, like even on like brand mistakes you've made to help like stop them from maybe making the same mistakes?
Watch who you trust,
Yeah, that's
Especially
big.
the-
That's big.
especially the manufacturers and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
there's a lot of like scams, you know, going on. You never know like if someone could rip you off, and especially watch your money.
yeah,
Just don't try to spend it on everything, you know.
Yeah.
Try to invest in that money, you know. Like let's say you buy some shirts, flip it. At least do something like that. Just flip
Yeah.
them.
No, I think what you said that it was super smart about like limiting on how much you make because you also don't want to make too many.
Yeah.
So I think that was big.
Yeah, because sometimes it won't sell out, you know.
Yeah,
Like I'm just gonna have pieces like hanging there.
yeah,
It's not gonna be like getting money from it.
yeah, of course. Before you get out of here, can you just like give people your like their last impression on the clothing line and really express to them what you want them to know, where they can buy clothes at, just all your last words.
Well, I hope everyone like at least sees me like as a young entrepreneur
Yeah,
trying to build up my clothing brand as possible because I try to put everything to it, you know. So I want everyone to like try to buy it on my website and stuff.
yeah. What's the website? Drop the website for sure.
SadBoyOfficial.com.
He's young, but he's smart, man.
I hope
Of
so.
course.
I hope people think that about me.
Yeah,
Cause I try my best.
Ever
try
since
my
I
best.
started working with him, he's always going up top. The first day I met him, the first week,
Yeah, we
first
started
9
working.
days, we were just straight going,
We're just working.
studios,
Yeah.
art
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
We're just
everywhere,
working.
on the brand.
I feel like that's what it is. You gotta be constantly moving, constantly trying to make shit happen.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what I think.
For sure, shit. I'm gonna rock the shirt. He gave me a shirt. I'm gonna rock it. Go to the website, cop a shirt. It's a dope clothing line. Sad Boy clothing. You feel me?